Hello everyone. Today in this session we will discuss some MCQ of ancient history. So let's begin the session. So question number 1. Which of the following was a major city of Indus Valley civilization? Which was the major city? That is Mohenjo-daro was the major city. Where it is located? It is located in modern day Pakistan. Okay, it is one of the largest urban center of the Indus Valley civilization. It is known for or renowned for its advanced urban planning, including grid layout and drainage system. Okay, next question number 2. The Indus Valley civilization is known for its advanced urban planning. Option B is the correct answer. So the Indus Valley civilization is celebrated for its sophisticated urban planning. Its urban planning is very sophisticated. How they are standard? They use standardized brick for house construction, grid pattern street, and advanced drainage system. Okay. Then the Great Bath is significant feature of which of the Indus Valley site? Great Bath, where it is found? Option B, Mohenjo-daro. Okay. The Great Bath, a large watertight structure. It is a watertight structure, is a hallmark of Mohenjo-daro, possibly used for its ritualistic or communal bath. Okay. Next question. Which script was used by the Indus Valley civilization? That was Indus script. Option C. See here, the Indus script is undeciphered. The Indus Valley civilization is used a unique script known as Indus script found on a seal and pottery. It remain undeciphered. Okay. Brahmani and Kharosthi script appeared later during Mauryan period and Devanagari developed much later. Okay. Next question number 5. The port city of Indus Valley civilization was, which was the port city? That is Lothal. Option A. Lothal, located in a modern day Gujarat. Okay, Lothal, located in modern day Gujarat. It is identified as a port city due to its dockyard, which facilitated trade with Mesopotamia. Other sites like Kalibegan and Rakhigarh were not a coastal, and Chohandara was a craft center. Remember this. Which animal was not commonly depicted on Indus Valley seal? That is, horse is not depicted. Option C. Indus Valley seal frequently depict animals like bulls, elephant, and rhinoceros. Reflecting the fauna of the region, horses are absent, suggesting they are not significant in the civilization, possibly due to their later introduction by the Aryans. Aryans later introduced horse. Question number 7. The Indus Valley civilization flourished around 2500 to 900 BCE. Option A. Which material was used for making seals in the Indus Valley? That is Shatite. Option B. Shatite, that is a soapstone, was a primary material for Indus Valley seal, often glazed to enhance durability. Terracotta was used for figurine. Bronze for tools, and gold for ornaments. But Shatite was preferred for a seal. Okay. Then question number 9. The decline of Indus Valley civilization is often attributed to Aryan invasion. No, that is climate change and drying of river. This Aryan invasion was rejected by many historians. Okay, recently it was rejected by many historians. Archaeological evidence suggested that environmental factors such as drying of Saraswati river and climate change contributed to the decline of Indus Valley civilization. The Aryan invasion theory was debated and Greek invasion occurred much later. Question number 10. Which of the following was a major crop of the Indus Valley civilization? That is wheat. Option B. Wheat and barley were staple crop in the Indus Valley civilization. By archaeological remains, then rice was cultivated in some area but less dominant. Okay, while the sugarcane and maize were not significant during this period. The Rig Veda is a collection of hymns. Option A. The Rig Veda, the oldest Vedic text, is a collection of hymns dedicated to deities like Indra and Agni, two famous gods Indra and Agni, used in rituals, philosophical treatises such as Upanishads and law code. Dharma Shastra appeared later. The Vedic period primarily worshipped, in the Vedic period people primarily worshipped Indra. Option B. 1 minute. What? The Vedic people primarily worshipped Indra. Option B. Indra, the god of thunder, Indra, the god of thunder and war, was the most prominent deity in the Rigvedic period. Reflecting the Vedic people pastoral and warrior lifestyle. Vedic people were pastoral, mainly pastoral lifestyle. Vishnu and Krishna gained prominence later, and Brahma was rarely worshipped. Okay, the term Arya in the Vedic context refers to noble people. In Vedic text, Arya denote a cultural or a social group categorized by nobility, not a racial identity. Remember this, not a racial identity. It referred to people who followed a Vedic tradition distinct from Dasa or non-Aryans. Okay, somewhere it is written as race. Aryan is not a race, it is a noble people. Which river was most revered in the Rig Veda? That is river Saraswati. Option C. The Saraswati river, often identified with the Ghagar Hakra, remember this, Ghagar Hakra was highly revered in the Rig Veda as a sacred river. The Ganga and Yamuna became significant in later text, while the Brahmaputra was less prominent. The Vedic society was divided into how many varnas? That is option C, 4 varnas. The Rig Veda outlined fourfold varna system, that is Brahmin, that is priest class, Kshatriya, that is warrior class, and Vaishyas, they are traders, and Shudras are the servant. The social structure became more rigid in later Vedic period. Okay. The term Samhita refers to, that is option B, collection of hymns. Samhita are the core collection of Vedic hymns such as Rig Veda Samhita. They are a distinct from ritual manual, that is Brahmanas, philosophical text, Upanishad and royal decrees. Which Vedic text is associated with magical spell and charms? That is option B, Athar Veda. The Athar Veda contain hymns, spells and charms for everyday concern like health and protection, unlike the Rig Vedic hymns. Ajurveda rituals Ajurveda, that is ritual and formulas, and Samveda melodies. Question number 18. The Battle of 10 Kings is mentioned in which text? The Battle of 10 Kings mentioned in which text? That is option A, Rig Veda. The Battle of 10 Kings described in the Rig Veda book 7, which was a conflict between the Vedic king, that is Sudas, and coalition of 10 tribes, highlighting early Vedic political dynamic. Okay. Question number 19. The Vedic economy was primarily based on agriculture and pastoralism. Option B. The Vedic economy relied on agriculture, that is barley and wheat, and pastoral, that is cattle rearing. And in Vedic period, remember, in Vedic period, cattle is considered as wealth. Okay, with cattle being a measure of wealth, trade and maritime activity were more significant in later period. Then question number 20. The Upanishad primarily focused on, that is philosophy and spirituality. Option B. The Upanishad composed towards the end of the Vedic period, exploring philosophical concepts like Brahman, Atman and liberation, shifting focus from Vedic ritual to interception. Question number 21. How many Mahajanapadas were mentioned in ancient text? That is option B, 16 Mahajanapada. Buddhist texts like Anguttara Nikaya list 16 Mahajanapadas, that is Mahajanapada means great state, in the 6th century BCE, including Magadha, Kosala and Vasta, marking the rise of territorial state. Then question number 22. Which Mahajanapada was known for its capital Rajgir? That is Magadha. Option B. Magadha, a powerful Mahajanapada, had early capital at Rajgir, that is later Patliputra. It rose to prominence under the king Bimbisara and Ajat Satru. The first major ruler of Magadha was Bimbisara. Option B. Which Mahajanapada was confederacy of 8 clans? That is Vriji. Option B. The currency system of Panchmark coin emerged during Mahajanapada period. Option C. Panchmark coin made of silver and marked with a symbol were introduced in the 6th century BCE during the Mahajanapada period, facilitating trade. Okay. Question number 26. Who founded the Mauryan Empire? That is option B, Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya founded the Mauryan Empire by overthrowing Nanda dynasty with guidance from his mentor Kautilya or Chanakya. This to be remember. Guidance from his mentor Kautilya. Okay. The Arthashastra, a treaty of statecraft attributed to Kautilya. Option B. Kautilya was also known as Chanakya, authored the Arthashastra, a comprehensive text on governance, economics and military strategy, guiding Mauryan administration. Question number 28. Ashoka embraced Buddhism after which battle? That is Battle of Kalinga War. The Kalinga War, which happened in 261 BC, was a turning point for Ashoka, whose remorse over the immense loss of life and led him to embrace Buddhism and promote non-violence. Question number 29. Ashoka edicts were primarily inscribed in which script? That is Brahmi script. Option B. Ashoka rock and pillar edicts spreading his policies and Buddhist principles were mostly inscribed in Brahmi script, with some in Kharoswati in the northwest. Question number 30. The Mauryan capital was located at Patliputra. Option B. Patliputra, modern day Patna, was the capital of the Mauryan Empire, a major political and cultural center and strategically located on the Gangas. Question number 31. The Sunga dynasty was founded by Pushpamitra Sunga. Option A. Pushpamitra Sunga overthrew the last Mauryan ruler, that is Brihadratha, around 185 BC, establishing the Sunga dynasty which promoted Brahmanism. Question number 32. The Hathi Gumpha inscription is associated with which ruler? That is Kharvela. Option B. The Hathi Gumpha inscription in Odisha details the achievement of Kharvela, a Jain ruler of the Kalinga region from the 2nd century BCE. Question number 33. Which Indo-Greek king is known for his dialogue with Buddhist monk Nagasena? That is option A. Meander. Meander or Melinda, a Indo-Greek king, engaged in a philosophical discussion with Nagasena, recorded in the Buddhist text Milinda Panha. Okay, remember this. The Kushan Empire reached its peak under Kanishk. Option A. Kanishk expanded the Kushan Empire and patronized Buddhism, conveying the 4th Buddhist Council and promoting Gandhara art. Okay. Question number 35. The Gandhara school of art influenced by Greek art. Option B is the correct answer. The Gandhara school of art, flourishing under the Kushanas, blended Greek artist style like realistic human forms with Indian themes, especially Buddhist iconography. Question number 36. The Gupta Empire is considered the golden age due to its advance in science, art and literature. Option B. The Gupta period saw remarkable progress in mathematics, that is Aryabhatta, literature Kalidas, and art Ajanta paintings, earning it the golden age title. Who was the founder of Gupta Empire? That is Chandragupta I is the founder of Gupta Empire. The Allahabad pillar inscription describe the conquest of Samudragupta. Option B. The Allahabad pillar inscription composed by Harisena details the military campaign of Samudragupta, often called Napoleon of India. Who is called Napoleon of India? That is Samudragupta. Which Gupta ruler is associated with the title Vikramaditya? That is option C. Chandragupta II. Chandragupta II, known as Vikramaditya, expanded the empire and patronized art and literature as seen in the work of Kalidas. The mathematician Aryabhatta lived during which period? That is during Gupta period. Option B. The founder of Jainism was option A. Mahavira. Mahavira, the 24th Tirthankar, is credited with systemizing Jainism in the 6th century BCE. Rishabhanatha was the first Tirthankara, not the founder. Okay, Rishabhanatha was the first Tirthankara but not the founder. Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment at Bodh Gaya. Option B. Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree at Bodh Gaya. Lumbini was his birthplace, and Sarnath where he gave his first sermon, and Kushinagar where he attained Nirvana. Kushinagar where he attained Nirvana. The 4 noble truths are associated with Buddhism. Option B. What are the four noble truth outlining suffering and its cessation are central to Buddhist philosophy delivered by Buddha in his first sermon at Sarnath. The concept of Amisha is emphasized in both Buddhism and Jainism. Option C. The Ajivika sect was founded by Mahakali Gosala. Option B. The Ajanta cave are primarily known for its Buddhist painting. Option B. The author of play Abhijana Shakakuntalam was option A. Kalidasa. 48. The Sanchi Stupa was originally commissioned by option B, Ashoka. The iron pillar at Delhi, famous for its rust resistance, belong to which period? That is option B, Gupta period. Now question number 50. The Natya Shastra, a treatise on performing art, is attributed to Bharata Muni. Option A. A Natya Shastra attributed to Bharata Muni is a foundational text on Indian dance, drama and music, likely composed between 200 BCE and 200 CE. Here we completed 50 MCQ of ancient history. Please like the video and subscribe the channel and bell icon